crowd. It's good to be back up on stage. It's been a while since we've done this. I'm glad everybody could come out tonight after our little hiatus. Yeah, that's right. Shut the fuck up. So you guys know that saying that truth is stranger than fiction? You really thought about that? Like, you know, it's probably not often the case that that is actually true. You know, like, why don't we experiment now, for instance, okay? Okay, so you guys be truth, I'll be fiction, and let's have a strange off, okay? So let me ask, what did you all do between 7 and 9 tonight? Drink. Dinner. Ate dinner. I'm sorry?
Stood in a bar.
Stood in a bar. Okay, let's put those together. So you stood at a bar and drank. That's pretty strange. Okay, it's fiction's time now. All right, from 7 to 9, I was riding a unicorn around the streets of Pyongyang, ejaculating molten 24-karat gold into the trunk of Ban Ki-moon's 1974 Dodge Aspen. Judges? So I saw the weather forecast was supposed to get a little bit of rain today, tomorrow, that kind of thing. I hate it when it rains in Shanghai. You know, the worst thing about rain in Shanghai is people this tall with umbrellas. Right? Because, you know, they're just walking around and then they walk down the sidewalk and they're just leaving a trail of carnage and ripped eyelids behind them. You know? Like, just want to say thank you to the designer of the umbrella. You have perfected the perfect eye gouging device. You know, next time, just insert some steak knives on the end there and just make it a little bit quicker. Yeah. You know, when like it's raining, if I'm coming out of the subway, I'm not going to buy an umbrella. I need to find a fucking Kevlar face mask. So, yeah, those little Chinese grandmas, they're a trip, you know. Like they don't really get that old age is coming, you know, they're not willing to let go. You know, like, you'll see these women walking down, and they're just dressed like complete skank whores. You know, like this older lady, something will happen, you know, a minor accident, somebody opens the door and bangs somebody else's knee, and oh, that'll get a big circle of 50 people. But no one seems to notice the older lady, the 55-year-old lady across the way walking down in a tiger print halter top and a leopard print mini skirt with fuck me boots on. Like, this is okay. This is not appropriate mom wear. You know, if nothing else, she's mismatching animal print. This needs to be flagged. If my mother came downstairs thinking she was dressed like Julia Roberts in Pretty Woman, but she really looked more like a drag queen Angela Lansbury, it is my civic duty not to let her go outside. The worst thing about this, the most annoying, is it provides such a mind fuck. You know, you're walking down the sidewalk and you're like, damn, that is a fine specimen. So you kind of speed up a little bit, take a look at her face, and, oh God, my eyes! Ah! But she gave good head, so it was all right. Church! Oh yeah. Any of you guys been pickpocketed?
Yeah!
And my condolences, I have too. I ended up just going about, you know, like carrying my wallet in my front pocket, you know, for protection. But the problem is when you've got your wallet, and then you've got your phone, and then you add your keys, maybe some change, you know, something else you're carrying, you end up looking like you just got back from equestrian summer camp with these big bulging pockets, you know, you look ridiculous. So I'm thinking about investing in a purse.
Yeah!
Anybody have a purse?
Yay!
You can call it a satchel if you want, but it's a man purse. Right? Yeah, you know, I've been looking at them, and I found that it's really just the tip of an iceberg on this phenomenon that I'm calling the man formation of chick products. You know, so you've got the man purse, but then you also have these things called mandals, which are candles that have more masculine scents to them, a more masculine smell. Like these are for real. They've got golf course, and they have roadkill, they have stripper, they also have pot roast, what else is in there? Freedom, and fart. And it's like basically these are candles for guys who really enjoy this, the flicker of the candle flame, but don't want to be seen as a pussy. It's like the guy says, "Hey, dude, are you lighting a candle?" "Oh, bro, don't worry, man. It smells like a stripper." "Oh yeah, I can kind of. Oh yeah, it smells like stale beer. What is that? $5 bills. Oh, overpowering perfume. What is that? Tit sweat." Oh, and that acrid smell of long forgotten dreams. "Oh, dude, this is amazing. This candle makes you such a man." Like, immerse, I get it. It's if I can wear tight pants and I don't have to worry about my pockets looking like they have tumors. Yeah. But if I'm a candle, a man should have a candle for two reasons. One, to mask a smell, and two, to kind of set the mood, right? So you've got to be a really dirty motherfucker if you're trying to cover up your own stench with a candle that smells like fart. Right? And if you're trying to lure a girl into the bed with a candle that smells like pot roast, something tells me she's probably just in it for the pot roast. Like, my advice for that kind of girl, get the pot roast air freshener, because you do not want a light anywhere near that bed. You guys. No, sorry. Yeah, this malformation. It continues, right? It's not just products. It's also events. So an expecting father these days, you can have a bachelor party, as they call it, or they also call it a daddy moon, or also a man shower. Something tells me that last is not going to fit into our everyday parlance. I can imagine the conversation like, "Hey, Tony. Hey, how you doing? Yeah. Hey, guess what? Yeah, knocked up my old lady. Yeah, no, those bacon candles, they actually work. Yeah. Hey, listen, I want to have guys over. I want to celebrate. Yeah. Jimmy's coming. Yeah, Bill said he'll come too. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Eddie's coming right now. You should come too. It's gonna be a man shower." Yeah, I'm aware of how that sounds. Speaking of the showers, have you guys been to these hotels where they've got a glass wall between the bedroom and the shower? Yeah. Those just scream voyeur fetish, right? Yeah. Like, who approves this design? Like, well, John, I really like what you've done with the small amount of space we have here. I'm a little bit confused about the glass wall between the bedroom and the bathroom. Okay, well, what's confusing? Well, you could see the person who's taking a shower. Yeah. Well, sometimes there are, I don't want to see the person who's taking a shower. Really? Yeah, what if you and I were rooming together? Yeah. And I went down to the gym and I worked out, I came up, my body was glistening with sweat. Go on. Well, I go in there and I take a shower and I'd scrub myself up and down and I could see you. This freaks me out. When I walk into that kind of a room, it just screams, "Have sex in this room." It's like the modern day equivalent of a mirror on the ceiling above a bed. Like there is the sex happening in this room, and it's most likely happening in the shower. It kind of freaks me out. Because how much do they clean those showers really? Like I'm getting in, I'm searching for little dried sperm stalactites around. No, it's gross. Be careful those kinds of places. The other thing that freaks me out is going to a Chinese restaurant and seeing cartoon characters of the meat you're eating inside. You're gonna go have kebabs and there's outside there's two little lambs dancing together. Carnivore, I don't want to see this kind of shit. Or because they do really weird and disgusting things to animals in the name of Chinese cuisine. So you walk into a Peking duck restaurant, you know, on the window there are little cartoon ducks with little party hats and bubble quotes saying, "I'm happy!" And you're like, "Oh, great!" You open the door and then there's these carcasses on metal hooks, like it's Texas Chainsaw Massacre in there. And you know, what they do, I read about this, what they do to these Peking ducks is the last 3 weeks of their life, they are force-fed, they have food shoved down their throat 4 times a day, and then they kill them and they inflate their bodies with a pneumatic bike pump. And then that's what comes to us. Like, it's horrible. Don't get me started on what they do to make sea-drowned rabbit. That is rough. Twice masturbated pork. Or the worst is rapey yak meat. That is not good. Yeah. So, you guys ever see those couples? They're wearing their matching couple T-shirts. You know, like nothing screams pussy whip more than a guy in a purple Hello Kitty T-shirt that matches his girlfriend. You know. If that guy is not getting anal sex at the end of the night, he is seriously undervaluing his self-respect. Or maybe he is getting anal sex, but he certainly ain't giving it. All right, thanks everybody. Have a good